Hello, my name is Tyra Conley, and I am a licensed practical nurse here for Rochester Regional Health. I work with the Center for Refugee Health here at Alex Park. I have been doing this for 2.5, almost 3 years. I greatly enjoy what I do. Nursing is a career choice that I've had since I've been able to walk, and slowly but surely, I am walking into that destiny. And what I do on a daily basis, I apologize. What I do on a daily basis is I do anything from rooming patients to helping with medication refills to vitals, EKGs, listening while people cry, making them laugh, giving injections, helping with steroid injections, procedures, and just a few moments ago, I even listened to a young woman give me a spiel on selecting colleges and going through the motions with trying to get into nursing, and she's getting very frustrated with the whole process because it's such a competitive field, and attempting to get into different programs is so hard here in the state of New York. But just being able to encourage her to continue going and staying in the press, it's a little bit of what I do every day. What makes a good patient experience? Anything from making a patient smile to, like I said, listening while they vent, or just being the reason that they come back, being the reason that the visit, even though it may have been for bad results, but the experience was good. That person made me smile, or that person listened to me, or that person, every time I come here, she's smiling, or she has a joke of the day, or, she's just always kind to me, or when I come, she listens. That makes a good patient experience. And patients, even though they may come back because they're sick, some come back, glad to come back because you made them feel good, and that's important. One example of where I, as a nurse, am instrumental in making a good patient experience is, I've had several. I've had it where parents, new moms come in and they're overwhelmed. They've got 3 kids at home, all under the age of 3. They have no help. I work in a part of healthcare where I deal with mainly refugees. And in a lot of different cultures, men don't help at home. They go to work, they come home, and they sit and they watch the woman of the house, care for the children, care for the house. And they're caught in between generations. They're caring for children, and they're also caring for their parents. So they come in, a lot of them are overwhelmed. It's not just having postpartum depression, but it's just a matter of being overwhelmed. And to just, hold the baby while mom gets through her doctor's appointment, having babies at the nurse's station, and, you're playing and cooing and, tickling the babies and all that kind of stuff while mom goes through her appointment. And it makes a difference for her. Or, patients leaving their medications behind, and it's not necessarily on your way home, but something in that bag is important to the patient and their care. And if they don't get that medicine, it doesn't necessarily have to be a life or death thing, but it could potentially be, or it's something that stabilizes them. So they need it. So you make stops to say, hey, you left this bag here at the hospital today. Just wanted to make sure you got everything you needed. And they smile and they give you hugs, and their husbands or spouses give you hugs, and their kids give you hugs. And they're like, I know you. And it's like, yeah, it's me. But, anything you can do to make the experience a pleasant one, whether it's, comforting someone, smiling. Smiling is a big thing. Your body language says a lot in this line of work. It's very important that your body language portray exactly what you're trying to say. If you're, frowning and not smiling, and you're not engaging them, that's the energy you're giving off, and that's how they're going to perceive it. But if you're smiling, even if you're having a bad day, but if you're smiling and you're actively listening, and you're making the patient feel a part of their care, and that they're an important part of the care that they're receiving, it's a good patient experience for you, not just the patient, but for you as a provider as well. You know, you as a nurse may not think you play an integral part, but you really do. You play a very important part in the healthcare system. We are very important, and not enough nurses know that. We can make or break an office. We really can, and the goal is to make it. The goal is to keep it together. The goal is to make the patients feel like they're the most important. The goal is to, even though, you know, you have 200 people that you see, but each experience for them, it's like, oh, I must be the only patient she sees, because she's always so happy, and she's always smiling, and she's always so upbeat. Even though the last patient may have ticked you off, you can't take it personal. You can't take it personal. So go out there and be the great nurses that I know you all are going to be. I know it has been a tedious process. I know it has been difficult at times. I know you have shed many tears, but I promise you, in the end, it is worth it. And good luck to each of you, and God bless.